Is this really a promising market or just another hype? Koreans, Japanese, and, attention, Russians are actively entering. Is this the holiest place in the city?
Yes.
A hotel, global brands, and top prom, where the movie Lara Croft Tomb Raider was filmed, starring Angelina Jolie.
The concept is like in the movie The Great Gatsby.
Shopping malls, all the brands. Contrasts? Yes. We are in Cambodia. You might be surprised, but today investors from Asia, Europe, and the CIS are coming here. This is Phnom Penh, the capital of the country, where not long ago there were more motorbikes than roads. And today, dozens of skyscrapers are being built here. Why did we come here? To figure it out. Is this really a promising market or just another hype? Watch until the end to really understand this issue. My name is Denis Rochniak, founder of Meru State Agency. Let's go see what's really happening here. The first thing that catches your eye is the old colonial houses, gilded temples, street food, and then suddenly, a 40-story glass skyscraper with a rooftop bar on top. In 1863, the country came under French protectorate, and from 1884, it effectively became a colony. Cambodia gained independence from France in 1953. It's noisy here, and it seems like there are absolutely no traffic rules, but there's a rhythm to it. People smile and everyone communicates calmly in English. All around are restaurants with cuisines from all over the world, banks, malls, massage parlors, stylish cafes, and attention, almost everywhere you can pay in dollars. It's the country's second currency. We were expecting a poor Asia, but in reality the city is on the rise. Contrasts? Yes, but it's exactly in these places that growth always happens. Write in the comments whether you agree with these conclusions or not. Phnom Penh is not just the capital, it's the business and investment center of Cambodia. 2.2 million people live here. This is one of the fastest growing cities in Southeast Asia. Per capita income has more than tripled in the past 10 years. The middle class is expanding. The main drivers are construction, finance, tourism, and logistics. Visually, there are a lot of cranes. The banking district is being developed. The waterfront and road network are expanding. This means the city is not just alive, but changing. This is a key indicator for investors. Let's see what Cambodia has to offer tourists. Here is Angkor Wat, built by the Khmers back in the 12th century. It is included in the UNESCO World Heritage List. And Ta Prohm, where the movie Lara Croft Tomb Raider was filmed. The main role was played by Angelina Jolie. The capital of the Khmer Empire, Angkor Thom, and the Bayon Temple. And today we have Elena with us. With her unique story, she is no less remarkable than the city itself. Elena was born and educated in Russia, and she has been living in Cambodia for over 15 years. Elena, good afternoon.
Phnom Penh is our capital. Phnom Penh, Phnom means mountain, and Penh refers to Lady Pen. So it's about a woman who at first wasn't yet on the mountain. A woman who originally sat at the intersection of 3 centuries. She saw something glowing inside a tree. She asked for the tree to be pulled out, and inside the hollow, she found 3 Buddha statues. Some say 3, others say 4. At the very least, there was 1 Buddha statue there. They placed this Buddha statue at the foot of the river, but it wasn't very good to look down on Buddha from above. This happened in the 14th century in the year 1372. After that, of course, everyone learned about the great event of Buddha. And gradually, everyone started coming from home to make offerings. But what kind of offerings? They didn't have any money. So they came up with the idea to bring soil from home and sprinkle it there. And in this way, they created a mound.
That very place where people do not go.
Of course, Madam Pen is highly revered by us. In fact, we
are now in the capital. This is the holiest place in the city.
Yes. This is a huge part of the Khmer Empire. The small dark green part is our modern Cambodia. And all of this is the vast Khmer Empire. So in the past,
part of Vietnam was also included, of course, even Thailand and even Malaysia. Yes, all of this
is the Khmer Empire.
And here's the main question. Why Cambodia? The answer is actually simple. Thank you very much. This is one of the few markets in Southeast Asia that is experiencing explosive growth. And that means multiple returns, but also higher risks compared to stable real estate markets. One of the advantages here is that everything is in dollars, which eliminates currency risks. The entry threshold is from $40,000 to $60,000, not from 70, as is often the case. Or from 110, like in Phuket. Developers offer returns of 8 to 10% per year, and in practice, you can achieve up to 12%. Foreign investors have the right to full ownership of real estate in Cambodia. On the downside, you need to thoroughly check developers and projects, be careful with transactions, and review all documents you sign. Who is investing here? First and foremost, it's the Chinese and Taiwanese. But now Koreans, Japanese, and notably Russians are actively entering the market. Why are they coming in, and for what reasons? The answer is simple. All investments are in US dollars. This currency is recognized as the second official currency in the country. And where the dollar is present, it means capital is protected from currency fluctuations, there are low entry thresholds, and the country and real estate market as a whole are developing. To the exact numbers and facts, Cambodia's GDP growth was 5.5% in 2024. A 5.8% increase is expected in 2025. These are excellent rates for stable investments. The economic growth forecast is 6.1% in 2025, 6.5% in 2026, among the highest rates. Rental yield is 8.12% per year. Some projects offer this with a guarantee. The entry threshold for the market starts at $40,000 per unit in that segment. A Techno International Airport. The new airport will begin operations in 2025. The first phase will have a capacity of up to 13 million passengers. Subsequent phases will allow for up to 50 million tourists. The Phnom Penh-Sihanoukville toll highway is already operational, and the Phnom Penh-Bave highway is under construction. This will reduce travel times and strengthen ties with Vietnam. And now, we will meet with Vladimir, the Development Director of Times Square. Hello, Vladimir.
Good afternoon, Denis. Welcome to Cambodia and to our office. Yes, the company under the legal name Mega Kim World Corporation was founded 10 years ago. We have already launched 10 projects. We are the largest developer, the most reliable developer, and the developer with the best reputation in Cambodia. The 9th project is located on this same street in the BKK1 district. Once again, I want to emphasize, this is the very center of Phnom Penh. We will open sales in December of this year. And we will have a beautiful, distinctive design concept like in the movie The Great Gatsby, with those staircases and everything. It's all about the 1920s and 1930s. Everyone will love it, I'm sure. There will be 500 apartments.
The pre-sale is planned for December. We will showcase this project separately, most likely in a separate video we will make. Absolutely. We will announce it in advance. But still, if you're interested, you can already write and leave your comments to be among the first buyers, the 6 people who get the lowest price. In short, there's internet, card payments, public transportation, everything is available. Everything is modern, hotels, global brands. When we went to Sihanoukville, there was an enormous intercontinental, right on the shore, on the waterfront by the sea, where they're building a huge complex. There's a beautiful casino, well-maintained paved roads, and all kinds of cars. Lamborghinis, Land Rovers, Rolls-Royces, everything is there. Shopping malls, all the brands, even Starbucks with its coffee bush is here too. Our verdict after a few days, Cambodia isn't about relaxing and just watching. This is a market that's buzzing, and you can already make money here now. We're just starting to figure things out, and next we're heading to Sihanoukville, a place they call the future Singapore. Subscribe to see what everything looks like from the inside. We'll show real numbers, case studies, and developments. This isn't an ad, it's an investor's perspective. We're not looking at billboards, but at numbers, documents, and locations. This was Denis Rochniak and the Indigem Stimiroy State Agency. See you next time.